YouTube. Welcome to the shop. Well, today we're going to install Mint on the new computer, and I'm going to show you how to do that. Just want to put it out there. If you've ever installed Windows, then this is going to be pretty easy. You'd be surprised how easy this is. First thing you're going to do is just go to linuxmint.com, and next thing you're going to do is go to the download tab and hit download. Once you hit the download tab, you're going to see three different distros here, and you want to hit the Cinnamon one. That's the one we're going to be installing. At this point, you just basically want to select a mirror that's closest to you. So if you're in a different country, try to find a mirror that's closest to you. If you're in the US, there's a whole bunch. Just try to find one that's closest to you. Note the location of the download, and now we're going to go to Etcher, and I'll have a link to Mint and Etcher so you can make this a little easier. And then we're going to download Etcher. So now you want to select the operating system that you're using right now, whether it be Linux, Mac, or Windows. After you get the app installed, now we want to select the image. That's when I told you to note where you had downloaded Linux Mint, and we want to select that. Now you're going to select the drive to flash. In my case, it's going to be the K drive. Your drive might be different. At this point, it's going to ask you to continue, so hit continue. Now just select the flash and wait for it to start flashing. Depending on your download speed, this could take a few minutes or quite a long time. The reset switch, I actually had it backwards. Alright, so let's give this a try again. Well, something's happening. Power's going on and off. I'm beginning to think that maybe this ain't then again, no, it's booting up. All right. So I've got to run setup. And I think the reason why I need to run setup is because I reset the BIOS. I took the battery out. I'm just checking over everything to make sure everything looks good. Okay. And now it's asking me to start Linux Mint Cinnamon. Start Linux Mint Cinnamon bit compatible mode. OEM install for manufacturers. Check the integrity of the medium. We're going to hit enter. Fortunately, this is going to take a second. All right, so we're in. On the when it's just starting up like this, you're going to see a little disc over here, and that's to install Linux Mint, and that's what we're going to do. And by the way, I know this doesn't really look the greatest on screen because I'm recording the screen. I don't have a video capture card. I hope to get one sooner or later. But until then, there's nothing I can do about it. I am going to take some screen captures of this, and I'm also going to place a link in the description below the video that has a video that explains how to do this in very good detail in case you're not, in case you can't get it from the way I'm presenting it. Okay, what that was asking me is what it was basically trying to figure out what kind of keyboard I have. Okay, now it's asking me for installation type. It says since we're making this a dedicated Linux machine, I'm gonna have it erase everything on the hard drive, even though there's nothing on it. It's a brand new hard drive anyway, so. But if you have Windows and you're trying to do a dual boot, then you want to choose a different option on this. Now it's copying files for the install. Like I said, this takes a long time, and I'll probably speed this all up. And not only that, I'll show pictures of me what I'm doing in here, because like I said, it's not easy for you guys to see. I can see in my little monitor. You can't see anything on my screen really. Now it's asking me to restart, so I'm restarting. Oh, I forgot to take out the installation thingamajigger. And I'll show some screenshots and everything, as well as, like I said, the video that I'm going to post or put in the description will show you guys how to make a bootable disk, or not a bootable, well, bootable disk or USB drive boot from a USB drive. It's quite simple. You will have to download or install an app called Etcher. Alright, we're in, and this seems to be pretty much done. I'm just gonna tidy up and install some extra software and stuff, and that's pretty much it. So I appreciate you watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned something, and I hope maybe you'll try it. It's pretty easy.